The highlight of the 2024 budget is its frontal steps to increase formal employment and to skill the youth. To put it briefly, employ the unemployed, formalize the informal employees, skill the unskilled. Now, why this? As per Reserve Bank and the recent economic survey data, the country has about 64.3 crore employed people, of whom 57% are self-employed and 18.3% are working as unpaid workers in their own household units. Casual labor comprises nearly 22% and a little less than 21% are regular salaried workers. And this number is actually, the last category, is not even been increasing in the past few years. So the budget has announced 3 schemes to attack this. First, in Scheme A, the government will provide 1 month wage to all persons who are newly entering the workforce. That is, in all the formal sectors, the new employee who will, first time show up in the EPFO. They will be paid via direct benefit transfer, 1 month's salary in 3 installments. The maximum amount that the government will pay the employee will be 15,000 rupees. The eligibility limit, who will get this 15,000, will be those with a salary of less than 1 lakh per month. The scheme is expected to benefit 2.1 crore young people over 2 years, so 1 crore a year. The second scheme is for manufacturing companies only, and here both employer and employee benefit. The companies must hire 50 first-timers or 25% of their previous year's EPFO enrolled employees. Government will pay 8 to 24% of the newcomer's salary, which will be shared between the employer and the employee. The idea is that the company is incurring costs in training the newcomer and the subsidy is being paid to subsidize that training cost. It will be paid for 4 years in this ratio. Now, the third scheme involves a subsidy only for the company, for the employers. The government will reimburse the employer, the company, all the EPFO contribution that the company makes towards the employee up to 3,000 rupees per month. This is also for employees whose salary doesn't exceed 1 lakh per month, and this is applicable even if the employee already is in the EPFO account. The scheme again runs for 2 years. That is expected to benefit a lot. Now, the fourth scheme that they have is, more a skilling scheme. It's not an employment scheme. It is designed to incentivize the top 500 companies, say, to use their CSR funds to provide internship opportunities for young people for 1 year. The internship, like I told you, will be for 1 year, when the allowance of 5,000 rupees per month will be paid by the government, along with a one-time assistance of 6,000 rupees. So basically, the government will bear 54,000 rupees per year per employee, per new employee. And the company pays another 6,000 rupees per month from its funds. I shouldn't have said employee, per intern. The scheme is aiming to cover about 1 crore young people in 5 years, just training them, interns. Afterwards, they will become employable. Now, to be sure, all these new schemes are not going to solve India's underemployment problem or unemployment problem. Underemployment, because in this country, 57%, like I told you, are self-employed and 18% are working in unpaid jobs of their own families. But these schemes will hopefully increase the number of salaried, formal employees. India's experience has been that when the government concentrates, focuses wholeheartedly on a problem, the entire ecosystem of media, civil society, corporate sector, all of them pay attention to it. So hopefully, companies will consciously think of becoming labor intensive, employing more people, and also starting their CSR funds, use them systematically in a way to skill the young people who can later on become employable. In turn, this can improve productivity of the entire economy and create growth, which again has a feedback loop of generating more jobs. Now, how much this succeeds will depend on how corporate India looks at these schemes and how the government looks at corporate India. Does it look at corporate India as, trying to take advantage of these schemes, or is there a friendly cooperation between government and corporates?
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV18 on all of our digital platforms.